Greetings. Today we consider section 3 of Daniel's Explanation of Truth, part 4. We begin with the literal of Daniel 11:26 today. And they shall eat themselves his particular binding things, and they shall break him in pieces, and it shall overflow a dynamic power, and he shall call himself many fatal wounds. And they shall eat themselves his particular binding and break him in pieces. It refers to the fact that Philometor told me Philometor could not raise any help from any of his confederates. And although he might have had a larger fighting force, they were rendered ineffective, and Epiphanes was victorious. While engaged in battle at Pelusium, Epiphanes had opportunity to annihilate the entire army, but chose to order their capture and subjugation instead. Daniel 11:27, literally, in both particular kings, their particular hearts unto wickedness, and upon one table they are saying false things, and it shall not lead to peace, because yet in the end, on account of a season of time. As a result, they met at Memphis to form a peace agreement. However, both had deceit in their hearts as they forged their peace accord. It plainly states that they will lie to one another, and what they propose will not prosper on either side, because God had a timetable which had not arrived as yet. Daniel 11:28, literally, and he shall turn back again upon his particular land with a great possession, and his particular heart against holy covenant, and he shall do things against the holy covenant, and he shall turn and return upon his particular land. Thus the statement that Epiphanes would return toward his own land with a great possession, and yet he would have in his heart to do things against the Holy Covenant and her people. Epiphanes attacked Jerusalem, killing some 80,000, taking 40,000 prisoner, and selling another 40,000 as slaves, according to history. In confederation with Mylines, the high priest, Epiphanes famously profaned the temple, taking the gold and silver vessels and sacrificing a pig upon the altar. Now, according to the Old Testament Jewish law, a pig was an unclean animal. It was a sacrifice to a false god, and the blood of the pig was sprinkled around the temple, desecrating its dedication to the holy God to which it was built, and reconsecrating it to a false god. So Daniel 11:29 says, literally, unto the season of time he shall return back again. He shall come into the south direction, and he shall not bring himself as the first one, nor as the last one. Now this verse is an explanation of the lies of the treaty from verse 27. Totally, Philometor has hired Greek mercenary soldiers to fight on his part. Epiphanes advances in this second major assault with both army and navy, demanding that Cyprus, Pelusium, and the Nile Delta region be surrendered to him. But it says, and I quote, it shall not be as the former. This means the second expedition would not be as successful as the former or the first expedition has been. A Roman ambassador, Populus Leonis, met Epiphanes just outside of Alexandria, giving him a decree from the Roman Senate. Epiphanes replied that he would think about it. Leonis drew a circle around him in the dirt, declaring that he must give answer before leaving that circle. Epiphanes relented, retreating from Egypt and withdrawing the navy siege of Cyprus. There is reference to a third excursion, which would also be unsuccessful as the second, unlike the success of the first.